Hi everybody, today we're with one of our CCPs, Michael, and we're going to build a charcuterie board.
Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how I would go about building a holiday charcuterie cheese board for my family gathering this Thanksgiving season. Each year I choose cheeses based on what's available, what they may have never tried before, what may be featured as a holiday item always stands out for me. So this year the centerpiece of my board is going to be the holiday brie.
Awesome. Show us who's under the lid there on this holiday brie.
If you don't know already, it's our hero, Kathy Stray.
Very cool.
I always like to put lemon pear marmalade on my brie. In this case, I'm using the Stonewall Kitchens product. Just a big slather of it in the middle. Just really complements the flavor of the creaminess of the brie. A little bit of a tangy rind from that.
Awesome. Great local supplier.
When I'm building a board, I always put my cheese on first. So there's my centerpiece. This thing here is a beautiful French goat cheese that I've chosen for a few reasons. One is that it's very, very beautiful cheese. It's got the pink peppercorns and the fresh tarragon. It's a very young piece of goat cheese, so it's not overpowering or offensive to people. Very simple laid out there so that they can attack it from that angle. It's simple. You don't have to cut it or prepare it in any way. Aside from that, I've chosen two other cheeses that for me are year-round favorites. I love to put them out because one of my philosophies is that if I like it, everyone else is going to like it. So I've prepared this Fontina Valdosta, which is a 15-month Italian mountain cheese. And I like to cut it in long wedges because it comes like this when we sell it. So just stay with that same shape. Then this other guy here, this is called Petite Basque, and I've prepared it sort of in interesting little triangle shapes. We sell it in like the halves and the whole wheels, quarter wheels, but it's the perfect size for just eating individual pieces with. And then the last one that we put out this year is the beautiful release from Rogue River Creamery, which is the Rogue River Blue. It only comes out for a short period of time every year. It's a beautiful organic blue cheese, and the way they prepare it is they take locally grown grape leaves and they soak them in a locally prepared organic pear brandy. And the flavor profile of this cheese is spectacular. There's nothing like it. And everybody looks forward to the release in October for that particular cheese. So then my cheeses are set. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to put my meats out, okay? Because that to me is the next most important part. I've prepared some of the Principe prosciutto. I just roll it into long little tubes. They work really well. So just try and space them in a place that doesn't take away from anything else that you're trying to prepare. The great thing about food is that it's okay to mix and blend it. These are the Applegate turkey pepperonis, which are already pre-cut. That makes the board that much easier to prepare. And the same with the Gusto Genoa salami slices. They're already pre-cut. So I just take them out of the package and lay them into sort of a little flower shape, like this. And again, spacing them sort of between my cheeses to, give people an option to go around. And then from there, it's up to you. I always like to think about my audience is, are there nut allergies, wheat allergies, things like that. But in this case, there are no nut allergies in my family. So I've chosen this locally produced cranberry nut mix. It comes from Watertown, Massachusetts. Pistachio makes it. And with something like this, placement isn't something to really worry about. You can take that and just pour it in there, like so. A little bit of overlap isn't going to hurt anything. And then I've also chosen a couple of the 365 dried fruits. I like to cut them in half so they're more bite-sized. These are the apricots. Just a handful of those here. And then I've also taken some of the pitted dates and I've cut those in half as well. And you can just drop those in here. You can always enhance this with a little bit of color. You can throw maybe some red cranberries in there or something. I've chosen to do a red pepper jelly, which I think is nice to add a jam to a board. You just put that like this. Then people can sample a little bit, maybe on each piece of cheese they try. What I would say is you want to present each cheese with its own cutting tool. okay? If you have enough knives to go around, it makes it a little easier, a little bit cleaner. And then lastly, what I've done is there are gluten allergies in our family, several of the people, so I've prepared a small basket of some of our cracker selections, purely gluten-free. And voila, there you have it.
Beautifully done, Michael. Thank you so much. That's awesome.
Thank you.